Welcome back, Nuggets. This mother clucker's got some thoughts. Let's ruffle some feathers and get into this live stream. Hello, everybody. Hi, how is everybody doing? We've got Darkwick, hello. You need this? Oh, wait, I nearly, look, I have a new feature. Bear with me. Oh, yes. I need this after the absolutely vile foodie streams. Thank you for being you, Vera. I love it. Oh, already, my goodness. Oh, let's see what this one. Thank you so much, Two Cats. I should say London. That's what I'm calling you. Yes. Now I get to see what this looks like. Oh, I need to modify that, but yeah, okay. Hi, Vera. I'll have to catch the replay, but have a great stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, London. I really appreciate that. That's really generous of you. Thank you. So it's a little bit of a work in progress, but hello, Joke. Hi, Elfie. Hi, Strawberry. No, Starberry. Hey, Mel. Hi, V. Hello. Let's go. Hello, dead not sleeping. Hello. Professional streamer over here. Yeah, kind of. It's really tricky because it's easy for me to, test the chats because they come up. Still recovering from surgery. I'm really sorry to hear that. But yeah, obviously the super chats I wasn't able to test to see what they look like, so yeah. Bear with me. It's a work in progress. Yeah, this is me basically as I have time gradually upgrading my stream to be what I want it to. And I was watching Charlie's stream and she has this cool little thing that pops up and I'm like, but I want that. And it's a weird workaround because I think she might be using StreamYard, which has this feature built into it. I'm using a, much less user-friendly version that is OBS Studio, and I need to do it all myself. Oh, what time is it? 9 a.m. in Finland. It should be pretty late in America, I'd say. 8 a.m. in Belgium. 6 p.m. here too, Joke. East Coast Australia. Oh, yes. To whoever is recovering from surgery, get well. Also, did you get a cone of shame asking for science? 2 a.m. on the East Coast of US. My goodness, this is some dedicated nuggetry going on. It's so cold over here right now in the Midwest. You're ready to get cozy with this stream. Mal, if you would like to have some of Australia's really shockingly shit summer weather, you're welcome to it. I'll make a trade. I heard that there's another winter storm coming in for certain parts of America. 8 a.m. in Sweden. You're at work. You're getting paid to listen to me. I love that. Doing your workout before uni. I love it. We can trade and even our temperatures to something tolerable. Let's just even them out. The storm has hit the northeast, right? Yeah. 9 a.m. in South Africa. Very cool. I did just a big international nugget fest. So the things that come out of my mouth sometimes, I don't know. So I did want to just touch on this clucking form. So many of you have been really wanting to help out Salty. I love it. I don't know if it's going to work. I actually haven't heard from her in quite some time, so hopefully she's doing okay. But this form that I went through on my last stream appears to be slightly magical in effect, in the sense that I can't quite work out who has access to it and who doesn't. So a bunch of you are saying that you can't get to this form with the link that I gave. I originally thought it was desktop users, but it's clearly not. It's not whether you're a channel or a viewer either, because I can see it on my personal account as well. So the next best thing to this form is to actually tag at Team YouTube on X. Horrifyingly, that is actually the official way to get to a human listed on YouTube's site. Like, does anybody else find that disturbing, that YouTube's official stance is to say go to X? Why are we talking about a family-sized box of nuggets? What is going on? It's so unprofessional. It really is. I don't get it. Anyway, apparently this goes to humans. I'm dubious, but it's what they say, so yeah. So in any case, one of those two options, if you want to, they're going to be the best way to get to people. Failing that, of course, the tagging on multiple platforms. But yeah, they really do make it so difficult. It's like they really don't want you talking to a human, which is problematic. And I firmly believe that, especially in the event of talking about channel terminations, there really needs to be a human in the appeal process for that. YouTube will literally do anything in the world to make things hard and accessible. It's crazy. Yeah. But what if you don't have or want to make an X account? I am so with you there, Chazzy. Also, hello. I literally have only made an X account for the first time in the last week to do all of this stuff, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But if you don't have an account, you still want to help on all of the platforms. So TikTok, literally all of the platforms that you see down here, down the bottom of the screen. So TikTok, Instagram, and X, I have posts that you can share and tag with instructions on how to do so. Oh, you're the family-sized box of nuggets. I love it. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Let's talk about Rachel, shall we? Shall we? So, maybe you could have a bigger YouTuber publicly call out YouTube. So Charlie Gold's been quite vocal, but I mean, that's pretty much as big as you get in Go World, isn't it? I've seen this done in other cases where smaller YouTubers were being ignored. Yeah. YouTube won't help you unless you're keen. That's bleak, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it is frustrating, and it's probably YouTube's biggest weakness. I don't want to, slam the platform that has given me so many opportunities too badly, but this is absolutely a weak point for them. And having said that, in light of all this too, I really want to start encouraging everybody on my streams, on my videos, to pick a platform that I'm on and please go follow me on it, because should something spontaneous happen to my channel like this, that's where I'm going to go to communicate with everybody. And if you want to pick Patreon, you can even do that as a free, like you don't have to pay to be following the page. So whatever you are most comfortable with, pick a platform, follow me on it, and yeah, if things go bad, that's where I'll be. YouTube is here for the money. Considering it's part of Google, yes. Yes, it is. I am not on Tumblr. I feel like 2026 is a little late to start getting involved in Tumblr. It's true, like, I love YouTube. It gives me like half of the entertainment I consume, but oh god, they're bad with customer and creator service. They really are, yeah. Hello, Kex. Only here for a second to say hi on the way to bed. You'll catch everything on the replay. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's talk about Rachel. So, surprisingly, Rachel's subscribers are staying really stable. Now, I will say the way that Social Blade counts the subscribers, like whether you see ups or downs in this space, it is when you're at the size that, sorry about that, it is at the size that of Rachel, it does it in intervals of hundreds. So what we're probably seeing is there probably is movement, but it's within, like, up and down within 100, and that's why we're not really seeing anything. And to me, that says she's really managed to stop the, hemorrhaging of subscribers, and it's stabilized at this point, which means we're about to see the climb again. Tumblr's format still confuses you. I have honestly been on Tumblr once in my entire life, and it was researching something for Eugenia. Yeah, so be aware, my nuggets, this is about to turn around for Rachel if she keeps doing what she's doing. She hasn't posted in a few days, but what we're going to do today is finish up the video. Are you going to start talking? Do not start talking. Going to finish up the video that we started last stream, and maybe we'll get to Amber's return as well. We'll see how we go. You've never been able to figure out how Tumblr and Discord work. Discord's not too bad. Just as generally speaking, as a platform, I don't like using it. Used to love Tumblr as a teen. I dabbled a little in MySpace back in the day. I'm not gonna lie. That happened. Now, where were we? I think we got to the she was never going to fat camp thing. I believe. I think so. Okay. Let's get started, shall we?
And him and KG were coming to get me. That was the plan all along. And the minute he said that he quit and he wasn't going to fat camp, I, for myself, felt the biggest relief that I no longer had to go to fat camp.
The idea and the concept that Amber would go to fat camp in the first place is so wildly outlandish. There was no way on this earth she was ever going to go to fat camp, and we've all known that from the start. It was never going to happen, but now it's even less believable that she is asking us to believe that not only was she going to go, but she was going to go to benefit somebody else. She's saying here she was going to go to fat camp in order to help Scooter. That is the biggest load of bullshit I've heard all year. Actually, it's not, but that is a big load of bullshit.
No. I don't want to leave my pets for 2 weeks. I also
Fuck off. Pretending that you give a crap about your pets is embarrassing. She was willing to drive Rarity, 8 or 12 hours? I've kind of forgot. I think it's 12 hours from Oklahoma to Wisconsin, so she...
Wasn't it 19 hours? I think that the drive is not usually that long, but I'm pretty sure Amber said it was 19 hours. Who's the birthday? Bee Thimbles! You're catching alive on your birthday. Happy birthday! Can we get some birthday cake and celebration emojis? I am honored to be part of your birthday. Thank you so much. Also, Bee Thimbles, did you manage to see who your chicken daddy is? Because it's a big deal. It is such a big deal. One moment, I will get you for your celebration your chicken daddy. Chicken Daddy. Happy birthday. Note, both the man and the rooster are in drag. What fun.
You can see Emily, she was only supposed to stay 2 weeks, and that is on God. Well, actually, that's not true. It's not on God. That's what Emily said. Emily said it was only ever meant to be 2 weeks, and then the trip got extended. Emily only had 2 weeks of annual leave booked, so Amber was never supposed to stay more than 2 weeks. So she was willing to drive her animals all that way for a 2-week trip, or what she thought was a 2-week trip, which got extended.
Yeah, which is exactly where I have a rant, because moving cats into a new house, especially if there's existing animals, takes longer than 2 weeks. And that was the feeling that I had too, is that it was supposed to be a short visit, but didn't wind up being one. Yeah, you're honored. I may wear blue. Can't wait to see all the chicken daddies this year. That they are majestic. No, we don't care what Emily says. Yeah, Emily does have lots of pets, and that's why it was ridiculous to take those pets and put them in a really stressful situation of, you know, redefining territories without proper acclimation. It's not good. And now Amber's using them as an excuse not to go to fat camp. Well, you know, do with that what you will. Unrelated, but having only 2 weeks of annual leave is a form of slavery. Where are you situated, Furball? One moment, I just need to mess with my microphone. I thought I'd spare you all of the weird noises. Stressful situations being around Amber. Yes. Yeah, in Australia, you get 4 weeks of annual leave usually, but in America, you all deal with really horrible situations. You don't get any annual leave? Where are you, Moon Darling? You're in Finland, you get 6 weeks. Wow. It's actually so evil to put those cats under that much stress out of nowhere. Yes, a 19-hour road trip plus new environment plus new animals and people. I agree. And that's what I've been saying since the beginning. It's appalling. And it was clear that as soon as Amber got there, the pets were all just intermingling. And for all of Emily's faults, I would have thought that she'd be quite good with animals, but she allowed that immediate integration too. So why would you not research these things? You're responsible for their well-being. Exactly, teardrop. Okay, so do you know how in my last Rachel video, I said that we really need a new term in the community for touching the poo for what Rachel's doing, because it's so much more than that. May I submit an idea to council? Sewer spelunking. How does that sit with everybody? America is bad. Hardly any leave for most jobs. Yeah, wow. Hello, Amy. I was waiting for the delay to hit. You've had to integrate pets together into households so many times. It's such a labor. It is. It's so labor intensive and a long process. Amber is so cruel to her animals, and you know she wasn't putting in the work. Yeah. And it's the same with chickens too. They have a whole process that you go through, not just for introducing the personalities and getting the flock dynamics right, but also for quarantine and things like that. We like sewer spelunking. Okay, good. Spelunking is a fun word. Yeah, I feel bad for the cats too. Also, I'm so glad you caught alive. Kaka Cave Diver. Oh, I love the alliteration. I like where you're going with that. Let's hope you don't find any sewer gators in there. Or, pythons. Oh, that's interesting, Marianne. Part of your undergrad was in animal welfare, and the way they treat those animals is unbelievable. Yeah. It's not at all accommodating the stress that animals can go through, and that can, of course, hit them in their health as well. Philosophy fishing. As you're enjoying this bubble bath, you realize Amberlynn probably cannot take a bubble bath, and that makes you sad for her. Sometimes I move around my life doing the various things that I do and think about how much Amber would be missing out on life if she had my life. There is so much of it that she wouldn't be able to physically handle. Sty stomping. Oh, that's interesting. We have some good ideas.
But she doesn't care about those animals at all. She could have a cat sitter, she could have somebody pop in. God knows she'll make enough money. Pretending that her animals or her caring for her animals is an excuse for her to not go to fat camp is so, wild. She doesn't care about those animals at all.
I want to bring them because of what happened last time, Rarity running away. Cats are harder to adapt in situations. I do not want to leave them.
She's got such a fucking cheek to be like, oh, because of what happened last time, Rarity running away. Running away, huh? I will never get over that. And the fact that she somehow managed to avoid ever having to admit that she lied about that door being left open by Emily. It was not. Regardless of what anyone says, we know for a fact that that door was not left open by Emily. And it's just crazy to me that...
Do we know? Do we know that for fact? Is that proof, Rachel? Is that objective fact, Rachel? Were any of you there? Do any of you know, for a matter of fact, who left that door open? I have some really good theories as to who it was, and I might be inclined to agree with Rachel's theory, but this is not fact. We're still delivering things as fact. I feel like I could just record myself saying that on loop and just press a button and play it, and this would be a complete live stream. Were you there, Rachel? Rachel's videos... I'm just here making up words. Rachel's reaction videos come off as a middle schooler trying to fit in with the cool kids, same reactions as so many other channels. And it's worse because she flirted with a DV victim to get the tea. Oh, we worked it in there. She has such my cats need me every second complex. Cats believe routine. They need their space. The cats would have been just fine with a pet sitter stopping in. Yeah, like Mama Lynn, for example. Or if Mama Lynn couldn't do it, pay somebody to do it, you know? And if you can't afford to pay somebody to do it, well, you don't get to go because that's being a responsible pet guardian.
She would sit there and say that, girl, you shouldn't even...
Oh, good point, Mover. So, yeah, juries aren't there for murders either. They still find them guilty due to evidence. But what Rachel brings up is not evidence. Even if we went to a jury with this kind of thing, there would still be enough reasonable doubt that they wouldn't be able to come to a conclusion on this. And that's probably where I'm coming from when I say, we don't know. We really don't know. At most, we have a strong reason. At most, we have a strong reason to believe Amber knows more than she's admitted, but beyond that, we can only really speculate. Yeah. And kind of put the most likely pieces together. But if we're doing that, we shouldn't be sitting there delivering it as fact. We should be delivering it as, look, this is the research that I've done. These are the pieces that I've put together. And based on those things, this is the theory that I have developed, but I can't prove it. Yeah, that's a good point. There's rules for juries. We had to say not guilty when we all believed the dude was guilty. Guilty as sin because there was no evidence. Yeah.
Even be allowed to have pets, let alone grandstand and pretend that you're some kind of moral example and that you're going to care for your pets so well this time that you're not going to go to fat camp. Funny how that worked out. But if Emily was like, come and stay with me, you know she would go in a fucking heartbeat.
Plus, I'm fat, and there are things that I have in my home that just make my life easier.
Washcloths? A massive stack of washcloths? Yeah, I bet. At this point, she's admitting that she's so fat that she can't leave her apartment.
That I don't feel would be...
I love how Rachel likes to say that Amber's weight is the least interesting thing about her, but she brings it up, like, constantly. I would consider that I don't talk about Amber's weight that much unless it's really pertinent, just because, you know, it's not reflecting necessarily the behaviors that I like to look at. But I have a feeling that Rachel actually is very fascinated by the weight. Exactly, via drop. Amber assumes that she's entitled to go on a trip despite having animals that depend on her. That's not how being a fur mum works. No, it's not. It's not. You make the decision to be responsible for something. It means that you don't get to put your interests ahead of it. And just because you want to go, you know, halfway across the country to play house with somebody that you barely know. Amber would never go to fat camp. She can't control anything there. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. But I do stand firm on what I said in my last stream. I actually don't think she should be going. I don't think it's safe. I think she needs medical supervision over anything physical that needs to be done. It's not this cute little thing of getting people together to, like, I don't know, run down a beach or something like that. When it's Amber involved, it's dangerous. And there needs to be some sort of responsibility taken by Keem. Plot twist, Rachel is a feeder too. That would support the theory that she's actually obsessed with Amber. I still can't decide who she's obsessed with, but that's a support for that one. Yeah, Amber's heart will pop. Seriously. There are so many things that can go wrong at this. I mean it when I say this is a medical emergency, and it should not be taken lightly. So much can go wrong at any given point. If Amber was solely a weight loss channel, she wouldn't be in Girl World. We criticize Amber because of her bad choices. Yeah, her behavior. You think it's definitely Amber she's obsessed with? Oh, I just don't know. I can't decide because I can argue all of the aspects. I do stand by, though, that something has shifted and it's dark. You think Rachel, purple, you think Rachel is obsessed with the mirror. Amber is just close enough. You think Rachel caught feelings for the feeder? Yeah, that's where I was sitting originally too. She could be interested in both and thinking about M and Amb. Should give... Oh, I can't finish that, Chazzy. Possibly. I do subscribe, though, to the theory that maybe it's fan turned stalker in some way. I just don't know which, like, who she's a fan of. You agree she's obsessed with Amber? You've said it from the start. Did you call it joke? The walking wrinkle. I feel that so hard. That's me every morning. Good morning. You think this entire era is horrible for her mental health. She's been humiliated and used, and Fat Camp will be just more of that on a whole other level. I agree. And it's why I decided to not cover it properly. Because to me, I think this is nothing but a complete backwards move for Amber. It is self-destructive on every level.
In a cabin at Fat Camp. I
mean, you could pack your washcloths with you. You could probably order them in bulk ahead to the cabin, and then they'll be there when you get there, and then you could go.
Really wanted to go, and that's the truth.
Bullshit.
Do you think the scooter thing's an excuse then? Because ultimately it comes down to...
No, it's not an excuse. I was only going for Scooter.
Bullshit.
That was literally it.
Lies.
And now that Scooter's not going, I can finally be like, okay, well, I'm not going.
I think the fact that Amber's not going is bullshit. She's claimed she didn't want to go from day one. First it was Mike, then it was me, then it was Tina, and now it's Scooter. The fans...
I find this sudden support for Scooter very interesting. And I wonder what she's angling at, because it's rare for Amber to be this smitten with somebody, and it doesn't ring accurate. I'm just not exactly sure where that's going yet. Yeah, exactly, Furball. You think Fat Camp would be actually dangerous for her. She's in such bad shape. I agree. Exactly, Via Drop. It does rhyme. I'll give you that. Shut the cluck up about the washcloths. Nobody's laughing, Rachel. Nobody cares. It's old news. It really is. But Rachel is very focused on keeping the humiliation on Amber. So it makes sense that she gravitates to those things that could be used as humiliation. You think they're trauma bonded? Do you mean Rachel and Amber, or Amber and Emily? Also, apparently Tina and ALR will be neighbours, meaning there will be not a wink of peace from their screaming. Oh, could you imagine? Oh, Scooter and Amber. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Or is she using him as just a bailout excuse? Maybe. You reckon Rachel is in some crazy snark credits? Well, I happen to find myself in one too. It's for research. You think we're all trauma bonded from this? Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
want her to go. They want to see that content from her, and she's letting so many people down.
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true. First of all, she doesn't have very many fans. Any fans that she does have probably actually would err on the side of not wanting her to go, because if you genuinely support Amber, you wouldn't want to see her at Fat Camp because you...
Yes, B-Thimbles. Have you seen my last Rachel video? I went deep into... actually, not as deep as I'd like, but I totally got away with it, so maybe I could have gone deeper into paraphilic disorders. And that's kind of what I was hinting at. I think with Rachel, I think the power play is at the top, so like being the puppet master and controlling it all. But I think humiliation comes very shortly under that. Oh, you did see it. Oh, thank you. You loved it. Awesome. You would have lost your marbles if your neighbor screamed as much as Amber did. Where I actually used to live in a large city in Australia, and there was kind of like I guess like no, not a hostel, that's the wrong word. You know, like where there's a bunch of, a boarding house kind of thing. where there's a bunch of rooms and you can rent them, but you all kind of share a like bathroom space. Anyway, there was this couple called Sharon and Ryan who would run up and down the street every day yelling at each other just at the top of their lungs, and we knew every part of their romantic relationship far too deeply. How does Amber get away with screaming constantly? Maybe everyone's at work. If you, Vera, could have a chicken named in your honor, what breed would you like it to be? Oh, you're asking me like, I have to go silky. There's something else. There really are. I want to be a silky. Scooter and Amber schemed to leave the LCU to start their own venture. Scooter left without Amber and tattled it to Tina. Scooter also promised that he and his mum Gidgee would pick up Amber for Fat Camp. Oh, yeah. I'm still not sold on whether that was true drama or whether it was also scripted. It's really difficult with Keem because he will script things that look like it's against him. So it kind of feels like being gaslit all over the place where you just really don't know what to believe. You still want to see the real DMs between Rachel and Emily? Me too, Amy. Me too. The flirting ones. I want to see what we would all go, oh, at. Hello. Hey, Crystal. You just woke up and saw I was live. Thought you'd pop in and say hi. Hello. You're serious about hoping she improves, not serious fully about your speculations. I want to see a redemption arc for her too. I really do. Move up, all of this is scripted. I am inclined to agree. That's kind of where I sit too. I think it's safer to assume things are scripted than to believe that they're false. I think statistically you'll be right more often. But she lives in... Hello, Roadkill. Hi. Welcome. She lives in an accessibility apartment, right? There may be other disabled people like you who are stuck at home hearing. True, very true. Who was that? Mal, thank you so much. That's really generous of you. The stream, like the stream, my family-sized box of nuggets. And Canadian Bacon Bits, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome. Like the stream, people or Rachel will make a video about you. That's a heckin' threat. I don't know, maybe there's just really good sound dampening in the walls. Because wouldn't you think that the neighbors would complain to, like, if there's a management on that, for those apartment blocks? Or maybe she's in, like, a villa set up. Do we know if it's, like, a unit? Maybe it's a separate little dwelling.
No, she is going to get ridiculed, which is why she isn't going. It's the haters and the commentary channels and the people who dislike her who want her to go so badly. There's no lying about it. I mean, I want her to go because I could laugh at content of her at Fat Camp.
That is so ignorant. She wants Amber to go to Fat Camp so she can laugh at her, even though that would be a medically dangerous situation. Horrible. Girl World needs more Aussies. They do the best comfort streams. Oh, really? I really need to catch more of Polby. I haven't seen too many of his streams. Time. I do not have time, my nuggets. Apparently people have been complaining about foodie, so you imagine Amber has complaints too. Yep. You agree you love the Aussies of Girl World? Are there many? I only know about Polpy. Just the two of us? Just the two of us. I'm just going to let this play. I'm going to step away from my computer briefly, but I can hear what you're hearing.
Because it would be hilarious. So I don't think it's true that people want her to go because they want the best for her or they don't want to be let down. It's absolutely the tea that people want to go for the hee-hees and the ha-has, which is totally fine. Well, they want her to go for that reason. And that's exactly and precisely why she won't go, because her ego is so big and she would never allow us to sit here and imagine instead of a video of LolC bus, it's Amber trying to run a mile or trying to swim or try and push a car. She would never allow that to happen, which is why I always suspected, and many people always suspected, she was never going to go to fat camp.
She's letting Keem down. She's letting the other host down that wanted to do fun stuff with her in real life.
I saw Tina in the chat before the show started. She literally said that I'm over Keem by not going. What does that mean? I understand. I like to joke around and be like, I'm the queen of the LCU. I'm everything. I literally don't think that. I'm not the only person that is gonna make it successful. That's a crazy statement. And
I mean, she's been saying that this entire time. She's been saying, I'm the person who's got life back into the LCU and got viewership and everything to the LCU.
I don't believe that at all. I think Amber 100% thinks she's the queen of the LCU. You were taking a break from Go Well because there's only so much one can take. So coming back, I found me. Need more catching up. Yeah, a lot's been happening depending on how long you've been gone, but I understand needing the break. Rachel talking about somebody else having a big ego is something. You so wanted to start a Go Well channel, but you hate the sound of your voice, also an Aussie. Oh, no, Liz, don't let that stop you. Seriously? I also hate the sound of my own voice, and I really thought that it would be the thing that turned people away. But I get nothing but told that people like my voice, unless I'm having hay fever with the vocal fry. But no, don't let that stop you. You are a biased, unreliable critic on that. Oh, Miss Peckful is an Aussie Girl channel. I've seen that name. I haven't watched anything. You convinced Rachel just likes to hear herself talk. And maybe she likes the sound of her own voice. Does anyone else want to wear the crown of the lol cows or even touch it? I don't know. I think Chantel might. You still, despite knowing it won't happen, hope that Amber can also actually work on improve herself and prove to the world that even the worst people still have a chance to make a transformation. I agree, Chazzy, and I'm always first to say that everybody that I cover on my channel, I give them all room to grow. Everybody has room to grow. We don't know where people are at in their journey. We don't know what part of the cycle they're on. We don't know that little increments aren't happening, but Amber has taken a massive step backwards going to the LCU, so she has now some ground to gain in that regard. But no, it's very important that everybody always has room to grow. I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have room to grow, even though I cycled through my cycle, hundreds of times. It probably looked like I was never going to get out of it. You'd only ever seen a few Amber Lynn documentaries and a few Rachel and Tiny Blue videos on her. Now I only watch videos about Rachel or Emily. Those two are much more interesting than Amber. Also, hello, Compulsive Ramble. I haven't seen you in here before. Welcome. I agree. I think Rachel is a lot more interesting to cover as well. Off topic, but someone posted a huntsman in your New Zealand bugs group today, and you would respectfully like to request that you come get your spiders back. Please and thank you. We do. Huntsmans? Where are my Aussies at? Huntsmans have had a very good year this year. And there is I'm sure at least 3 cruising around the house at the moment. I love them. They look like they're wearing little boots. They're so cute. Hi, Blossom. You've lurked for a while. You started to dislike Rachel's content and searched her name, and I came up. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Blossom. Welcome. I always appreciate the lurkers coming out and just saying a quick hello. As a fellow lurker in streams, except Charlie's for some reason, I appreciate the need to lurk, but I also really love when you come out. Wall puppies. Oh, I love that. Oh, they're so cute. There was a little baby one in the toilet last night, and he was so tiny and so cute and still bigger than most spiders, but still a baby. Wall puppies. I'm going to steal that. I'm going to use that. Love huntsmans must be an Aussie thing. Yeah, well, like, I mean, they cruise around and clean up anything that you may have missed, and they're generally helpful and have stumbled in by accident and appreciate being put back outside. The reactor to lolcow pipeline is real. Mind your spelunking. Yep, I've been there. I've done that. I've learned my lesson, and now there is very firm boundaries put up. Fortunately, I didn't get too far in, though. I, what would you say? Glanced past the poo. The thing about becoming a better person is that your past doesn't get wiped clean, and you still have to answer for the consequences of your past actions. That's so true. Oh, how do I say your name? Carvenporo? Carvenporo? Yes, I agree. And I have a past myself that I'm still redeeming. I feel that very strongly. Oh, joke, you put her outside. We have, you have your own. We have redbacks now too. Stop throwing your stuff at us. Yeah, redbacks are not good. Fortunately, though, redbacks don't really want anything else to do with you either. How many people are we freaking out by talking about spiders like this? Oh, is that what they are? Joke. Cellar spiders are daddy longlegs. Daddy longlegs are great. Do you know they're ancient? But yeah. Look, my nuggets. We do this every stream. You're not going to derail me. We have got work to do. We need to look at Rachel being Rachel and then criticize her for being Rachel. Okay? Focus. Focus. Heather, thank you so much. New to the coop. Much love to you and your chickens. I adore your videos and insights. Wishing everyone the best. Thank you so much. I want to bring it up on the screen, but I'm afraid that it doesn't look very pretty right now. I need to change the fonts and everything, but thank you. I appreciate that. You're all so generous. It blows my mind every time, without fail. Sorry if you get sick of me saying that, but it's me being authentic. Imagine spiders getting treated better than Amber's pets. In this house? They do. I'm not joking. Everything. The lizards, the spiders, the little birds, just everything. Shush Bureau, we're talking about spiders. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, I'm playing Rachel. You can't stop me. I've got the controls. Ha ha ha.
I'll see you, and before her, it was dead. She's been saying that with such clarity, and now that it no longer suits her narrative, she's suddenly changing her mind. Oh no, little old me, I'm not important. Don't worry about me. You guys go have a good time at Fat Camp. I don't.
Excuse me, Ben. I'm going to call you Ben. I don't know if this is appropriate for you. Why is this weird chicken lady who can't talk, trying to steer the conversation away from spiders? Suspicious. I don't know what you're angling at. I don't appreciate it. I feel this is hateful, and watch yourself, okay? Nothing sus here. Hello, good morning, Marge. How are you? Or afternoon, evening, wherever you might be. Starting from the beginning. Have fun. Vera redirects the conversation to the snake in the grass from the spiders in the wall. This is why I look forward to these so much, like all week. I never said that, you're hallucinating. Oh no, I'm gonna get the giggles. Stop it. Yeah, little garden skinks, they're really cute. Spooder crew, yes. Oh, joke, there are several people in my community that have jumping spiders as pets. There's like a whole bunch of you.
Drive any engagement. I don't get any viewers or any comments over to the LCU. You guys are all imagining it. I'm just a fringe character. So when it suits her narrative and she wants to play the victim and swing her dick around, she's the queen of the LCU. But then when she doesn't want to go to fat camp and wants to minimize the effect on the other content creators of her not bringing her sway and the girl world audience to fat camp, all of a sudden she's a non-figure and a non-character, and oh, little old me, I'm not relevant, you guys go have fun. Like, it's so fake.
That all on me is not fair.
I think what Tina means is like she is being forced to go because she, like Gidgy said, like she's the face of the LCU. Her, Boogie, like all these people, they're being forced to go and they don't have an option.
I don't think that's true. I think everyone has an option.
Well, it's kind of like the
Oh, Bootcat, one of these days we need to just have a random chat night. I kind of love that idea. And in all honesty, I need a little bit of a palate cleanser from Rachel. I'm starting to really dislike the sound of her voice. And I do get a little bit like that when I cover somebody for too long. And I said I was going to have a break this week and then I did not. So maybe that's a good idea. I'm always nervous about doing that kind of stream because if there's nothing else to focus on, you know, like Madam over here, you're not looking at her like a person. But if you feel like it would be fun, yeah, absolutely. Agreed? Several of you. Awesome. Okay, I will make that happen. Starting to. My patience levels are fairly high. And it just, it's a different threshold for everybody. Amber I get sick of the fastest, but yeah, starting to. Rachel's accent is the same as yours. It's making you dislike it. Yeah. Oh, trust me, it's not the accent that's the problem. As a Kiwi, you're fairly curious how well people would tell the Kiwi from Aussie accent because you feel like New Zealand and Australian consider themselves very distinct, but not sure how much that is because of exposure. I agree. I think it's really clear to Aussies and Kiwis what's what. But I actually find the South African accent can be really similar to the Kiwi one to my ear. Sometimes, like certain words. But yeah. Caught another live, yes! Our chicken mama has the patience of a saint. I don't know about that. It is high though. Yeah, Aussies can tell. But it's I imagine it's probably like I struggle to tell the difference between a Canadian accent and an American accent. Unless it's like really rural or really developed. It's probably similar to that. You find that when you're confused if it's Aussie or Kiwi, it's South African. It's true, every word that comes out of Rachel's mouth just sounds so condescending and nasty. It does, I don't know, it's something. She has a gift for it.
job
Well,
You
requirement.
cannot force
They're getting
you to
fucking
go.
punished, basically. Like,
Doesn't even make sense. See, if I wasn't so fat, it would be different for me. Things are harder for me as a fat person. Traveling is not fun. Okay.
Is this Hater Nation friendly? Are you saying as in this live, this community? Rachel has a background radiating smugness. I love that. No, I got derailed again. I did. And it's probably, it really doesn't help that I'm not vibing with Rachel right now, and I really just want to talk to all of you. But
Like,
because Boogie has the same issues. Like, have you seen his fucking legs? They look like they're about to rot off.
I mean, that's a face for the thumbnail. Hey, what a face.
And he's still going.
we have different legs, but yeah.
Tina is an amputee and she's still going. Well, like, that's not an excuse.
I mean, I think I can understand that the travel for Amber would be harder physically than it would be for Tina, who is missing part of one of her legs, or for Boogie, who has, I don't know if it's diabetic neuropathy or whatever. Amber has very severe lymphedema, so her legs are already full of fluid, and if she sits too still for too long or in a cramped position or whatever, her legs would get even more swollen, become incredibly painful, and potentially she could risk a blood clot. I mean, she's already at risk of a blood clot anyway.
so Rachel knows this intellectually, that this is a dangerous situation, yet just before, not long ago in fact, because, you know, we've gone through not even 10 minutes of footage in an hour. I'm really bad at this. But she said not that long ago that she wants to see her go so she can laugh at it, even though she knows intellectually it's a dangerous situation. Hello, Dancer Gal. I'm glad you caught us. You can tell Canadians by the way they say a boot. Yes, but that seems to only be really rural, kind of. They don't all do that. Like the stream. Thank you so much, Iris. Ew, Rachel, ew. Well said joke.
But it's higher when you travel. So I can kind of understand why, in terms of the physical travel, it would be very difficult for her to go. But if that's the reason, then say that, and say that from the beginning. Your legs are only bigger now than they were when you joined the LCU. So trying to pretend that she was going to do it all, she was going to go through all that suffering for the benefit of Scooter, but now Scooter's not going, so she's not going. It's fake that she would pretend that she was ever going to go. But just admit that. If you're not going, say the reason you're not going. Stop pretending that it's some other reason. It's just not true. Classic Amber to just not be honest.
I'm not going.
If they genuinely wanted to help her lose weight, they would set her up with a trainer who comes to her to teach safe workouts she can do at home, and maybe a nutritionist as well. But, you know, she was even contacted by Obese to Beast at one point, and he set her up with an entire plan. She didn't do it. So she needs to be ready to change too. It's not going to be anything anybody can force upon her unless she goes to inpatient, which I think would be a great idea. It's Rachel, the true queen of Girl World. Let's be real, Fat Camp is just drunken drama fest. I've never actually watched it, but I imagine that's what it would have devolved to. The twins, Rachel. Rachel wasn't honest either. She only starts getting transparent when she feels like she's about to get caught. And I don't think that counts as being honest. I really don't. Your boyfriend even clocked Rachel from afar quite a while ago before she got into this hot water. He was like, who is this smug English woman? I love that. Also, hello, is it Sophiarita? Welcome. I'm so sorry if I'm welcoming people, by the way, when they've actually been writing like 5 times before. It's just, I catch what I catch. And so If there's a new username that I'm trying to remember, that's when I say hello. If Rachel got invited to fat camp, she would immediately start running there. That girl would steal a plane to get there. Yes. Oh, you watched some clips of last year's fat camp. How annoying would that be for Amber to be like, I'm calling my mummy and going home every 2 seconds? It would be. It would be. I really don't think she should go. Oh, Iris, interesting. Amberlynn and you started your weight loss surgery journey around the same time. You went through with it and lost 175 pounds. Good for you. I suppose it's surreal in a way, and I actually have this too with Amber for different reasons, but to watch like the alternate universe version, the version of you that didn't follow through. But yeah, good for you. Keep it going. Don't be a statistic. Stay strong in your conviction. That's awesome.
So, sorry, someone said she was never going to go. Yes, I was. Okay. Yes, I was. Me, Scooter, Gigi, all had it planned. I have a fucking suitcase that should be showing up any day now because it was a new suitcase I was bringing to fat camp. My ass was going. Sorry.
That's definitely not true. Like, I can't prove it, but I just feel in my soul that that's not true.
But now I'm not. So.
Like, you not going is affecting my ability to go. Like, and now you're robbing the fans of the content they wanted to see. Like,
so Amber has officially announced she is not going to fat camp, which is interesting, because this entire storyline has revolved around her potentially going. The build-up, the discussions, the negotiations, the medical exemptions. And now, she's out. See, Girl World pretty much knew from the beginning this was never going to actually happen, but I do.
Oh, Mal, you've experienced this with Amber. You've recovered from and overcome so much of what she claims to deal with. It's so easy for you to clock her on her bullshit. I feel that. I really do. I'm there with you. Hey, Queen, love your streams. Thank you so much. You're still working on it, but you do feel amazing. I bet. That's like a whole person. Have you ever thought about trying to pick up all of the weight that you've lost to see what kind of impact it has on your joints? You were thinking today, if Amber went to therapy in her 20s, lost the weight, she could have become a foster parent. Yeah. In a lot of ways, when it comes to her arrested development, the things that I recognize in her from my history, in a lot of ways, YouTube has been the enabling element that's held her back from needing to progress. I think human beings, generally speaking, not everyone, but the vast majority of us, I said us, really only do what we need to, what's required of us. When things are working, we keep doing those things, right? And so YouTube has created this environment where she's earning money, she's getting the social that she needs, she's in this kind of bubble that she doesn't need to break out of or change herself in any way, including with romantic partners. And YouTube is always right at the core of that. Thank you so much, Southern Benito. I see you over there on Twitch. Just dropping in to say hello. It's 2 a.m. I hope everyone is well. Imagine there's an alternate reality out there where the girls were upstanding members of society. What would we all be in that world? If Amber wasn't as overweight, she might not have had reproductive cancer and could be a genetic mama. That is a factor for sure. Holding onto excess body fat can cause estrogen to spike, which causes generally, you know, like breast cancer and reproductive cancers and things like that to grow. Good morning, cats. Hello. would still be Hater Nation, but way worse. You could be right.
I think Keem genuinely believed this was going to be the centerpiece, the main event.
I mean, if Keem believed that, then he's a silly sausage. If he really thought she was ever going to go, then, you know, in a sense, more for him, because it was so obvious that was never going to happen.
Because whether people want to admit it or not, Amber wasn't just a participant, she was the attraction.
Absolutely.
Have you ever seen my legs?
No, I've not seen. Oh, actually, I have today. People have been sending me screenshots.
It's scary, right?
I don't know if it's scary. It's concerning, I'd say.
That's so funny. It is concerning.
Do they fall off from standing up?
Oh, can I do a skinny? I've been hearing skinny for like over 2 years now. Okay, wait. 1 moment. I need a drink of water. I'm eating popcorn. I'm literally eating popcorn during the stream. Okay. Skinny. It's funny. I still don't really do I regard myself as a hater? I don't think I do. Maybe. I don't know. The LCU stuff has really clouded my judgment of Amber. I'm very against this whole thing. So maybe I am. I don't know. I wasn't before it though.
No!
Yes, the earthquake. Both hands.
The other hand too.
God, that was
There
hard.
we go.
I'm so skinny now.
I'm sorry, but her legs must hurt so bad.
The fat cam
Those
activities. What,
exercise.
is that a lot? Is that a lot of effort?
No.
Okay. Because you say that you have like these things that were preventing you from going.
Amber's definition, we're all haters. Yeah. I think the thing that pulls me back just is that if she does turn things around, I'm really here to support that journey. I really am. And I don't know if that encompasses being a hater or if I'm just presently heavily disagreeing with her life decisions that have led her to this point, but will be there to celebrate should she turn it around. You're convinced realities could collide and people would brush it off as the Mandela effect until everyone forgot. You started watching Amber because you needed inspiration and thought she was on a journey of self-improvement. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Are you calling me a hater joke?
Right? That you have stuff in your house that makes you feel more comfortable and they probably wouldn't be there at the fat camp. Is it impossible or it's just inconvenient?
Impossible.
Inconvenient. No, we're literally talking about this and you're trying to deflect.
Yeah, she's deflecting.
Doesn't want to go. It's going to be hot. We're going to be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and for the record, I also feel that way about Rachel too. I am so here for this woman learning what she needs to learn, taking accountability for what she needs to take accountability for, because as far as I'm concerned, that apology video was not it. You can't turn blame back on somebody else while you're apologizing and taking accountability for something for it to ring true. And I'm waiting for her to grow up. I really think she just needs to be able to get out of her own headspace and see others' perspectives. I will be here to celebrate that, should she choose to do it. It's just up to this point, she has not done that. It doesn't make you a hater, but it does make you a hater. It's hard for me to say. I'm going to say hater, just like I say girl world. Otherwise, I'm here going girl world.
And she doesn't want to be without her fucking DoorDash. Let's be real. She doesn't want to exercise. She's basically antisocial. So being around other people probably is going to give her a heart attack.
I'm not antisocial.
You are. You are. You sit in your apartment all day, every day.
Oh.
Like,
I mean, where's the lie? Where's the lie, seriously? Especially now she's not seeing her mum. She never goes out.
Look at Rachel's face. Look at that face. She loves this. She loves it so much. The humiliation angle is definitely there. You think that's the part all of these girls miss? The right people would be totally here for it if they actually turned their shit around and recovered from their problems. Yeah. I think a lot of us would love to see that, right? Like, what if Amber just suddenly turned around, had all her shit together, really committed to correct diet and exercise, and was doing it? I think we'd all love that. And I think all the reaction channels would get on board too. You thought Rachel was in her mid-30s. She's not. She's still 29. Don't be mean. Totally, though, in Amber's eyes, even that is being hater because it penetrates her delusions. Yeah, you're right. Also, hello, Pat Ray. Hi. Skinny gets used as a weasel word by pro-obesity activists. They normalize using it to just be mean to anyone who's not fat until pro-weight loss people use it, and then they weaponize the traditional meaning. I don't think you're wrong there. I agree. The whole health at any size thing is a whole kettle of fish that I could probably talk on for a lot of time. But yeah, I agree. I think there is some weaponizing that goes on there. That's not mean. Being old isn't a bad thing. Rachel looks old. Okay, remember, I'm all for flailing insults, but let's keep them away from looks, just in case there's anybody that's listening who, looks, identifies in a similar way. Let's aim them at the behavior, let's aim them at the intelligence, let's aim them everywhere except the looks. Otherwise, I will sass you. Don't get me wrong, you're welcome to do it, but I will sass you. Health at every size is not a thing. You used to feel miserable. Yeah, it's not compatible. At a certain point, it's not compatible with health. You're old and you love it. You know what? I know that I have a range of age groups in here. I'm 40, and I have to say that my 30s were easily the best decade of my life. It was amazing. I got to know who I was. I got to do a lot of growth. I learned how to get comfortable with being me, and that's incredible. And I wish that on anybody who's going through their 30s. It's amazing. And now that I'm in my 40s, officially, I'm excited to see what they bring as well. It's nice being comfortable.
Stop laughing. Yikes.
Feed Me says, have you forgave your girlfriend for letting your cat out?
Yeah, because it was an accident. Okay, what about my cats for 2 weeks without me?
I mean, it definitely didn't happen. And also the cats would be fine without you. Just get a cat sitter or have your mom come see them.
Hire a cat sitter, bring the cats.
Have animals, other people have children that they're having to
Yeah, I will not do that to my
Are you saying that those people are pieces of shit
Go!
for having to do something for their job?
By the way, if you haven't seen the live, the reason she keeps getting up is because every time somebody donates $20, she has to go over and touch the wall and then come back.
I know, but do you have to enjoy it every time she does it? Rachel has edited this and they're all in there. Age is not relevant when we're talking about the charming actions of retail Andrew Tate. Rachel revealing in being less fat than Amber. Emily is displeased. Or maybe she's a challenge. Crow's feet are great. You love crows? Oh, I see the walking wrinkle. Your face has so many crow's feet on it that it looks like they held a dance there, and that's okay. I really wish that we would normalize people getting older, and especially women getting older, where there's beauty throughout all of the ages, but Hollywood kind of did us dirty there. You find it awkward watching her snicker at Amber's walking. I know. There's such glee on her face. She's so delighted at watching it. Thrive isn't the best word. She seems to revel in it. You thought she was watching the apathetics fact. Oh, she is too. Yeah, no, you're right. I take it back. Shame. So much beauty. Yeah. And, you know, this whole, when you're in your 20s is when you're or late teens, depending on who you ask, is your best years is absurd. Absolutely absurd.
Back. It's just basically them like trying to trick her into doing physical exercise.
You make no sense. Like, so many people have to travel for work and have to come up with accommodations for their children, their pets, their this and that.
Huh, I say that too, Hunt. Aging, I call it aging as a gift that not everybody gets. And every little bit on your body that shows your age is just showing your story.
Yeah, okay. That was the bit where she throws the thing and it hits Romeo. Apologies, because I've already played it. I'll put it again here.
Come up with accommodations for their children, their pets, their this and that.
She literally chucks that paper and it hits Romeo and he like runs off scared. I mean, I get it's just a little bit of paper or whatever, but it's the principle as well that, I mean, you don't want anything thrown at a pet, even a bit of paper, but it's the principle that she just isn't conscious of her environment. It's just so icky the way she like chucks it and it makes the...
It's icky the way that she doesn't think about anything else outside of her own experience. Yep. And I agree. I you know, sometimes I manage to stand on a chicken toe and I feel like I am the worst person in the entire world in that moment. And it's not through lack of not paying attention and things like that. It's just, you know, chickens run under your feet. But yeah, there's no regard at all for anybody else in that space. Yes. Aging and scars both show your story and what you survived. Nothing to be ashamed of. I love that. I do. You've noticed with Rachel that since the Emily debacle, Rachel started mocking ALR's appearance. Yeah, I noticed that too. And I think it's part of that shift that I'm observing that's going on here. There's something different now. Something more intense, something more obsessive, something closer than it was before. You had to take a phone call. What did you miss? Now it's all over now. Dark Quick, start over. There's no catching up. It's not like we probably only watched 30 seconds of footage.
Cat like run away scared. The cat looks like it's like looking out for predators. Suggests to me that these tantrums do affect the animals. I'm sure they do.
You're literally just making excuses. Like, I don't give a what's going to come out of your mouth is an excuse.
What was that when she goes and looks over to the side? What was that?
Several people have already offered to fucking help you. Your mother can watch your cats.
Well, that's true.
You could pay for someone
to
come by and check on your cats if your mother couldn't do it.
Yeah, your mom's a good option.
I mean, she should be paying a dog walker every day anyway. Twinkie doesn't get walked, so she should already be paying a dog walker every day to walk her dog. It's not hard to pay somebody to look after your animals in the way they need to be taken care of. She just doesn't care about them and isn't willing to spend money on anything apart from DoorDash and Lego.
I hate to say this, but I agree with Rachel. I'm sorry. Shall I see myself out? Oh, Cats, you're also 40 this year and you're thriving for it. Yes. Do you also have the thing that I'm experiencing where I don't feel 40? I feel more relevant than I feel I should be at 40. And I could be a completely delusional millennial. Sorry, Pat Ray, what's with Rachel's hyperfixation with stating the obvious? It's just what she does. I don't know. Hey. Why am I getting tomato emojis? This is my first ever tomato emoji. I'm heartbroken. for agreeing with Rachel. No, seriously, it's my first tomato emojis. I'm very excited. Just don't start shouting 6-7 at people. No, why would I start shouting 6-7 when we've got things too? YOLO. You throw potatoes. They hurt more. They definitely hurt more. No, chickens cannot have nightshades. Anything from the nightshade family. Tomatoes and potatoes are from the nightshade family. Yes, YOLO. Exactly. Yeah. We don't need 6-7. We've got YOLO.
Also, it's going to be so difficult to get those off the floor now.
Why?
I've never seen you touch the floor, but I imagine it's difficult. Okay, this is like a safety risk. Okay, I guess not. I thought that would have been like an OSHA foreman would have to be in the room for this task.
I actually love the idea of not throwing eggs because good girls work on those eggs. Chat, I have oh, the walking wrinkle. I have a genuine question. What exactly are choosies? So they're little various trinkets of things that she collects so that she can play the choosy game, which is essentially putting two of those things in front of her and picking her favorite, removing the least favorite, putting a new one in its place, and picking which of those is her favorite. It's some riveting stuff, let me tell you. Rachel feels alive. Yeah, look. It's us as a generation. None of us feel 40. Your BFF, and you had a huge discussion about it a few years ago. Yeah. And I think the problem is because when we were children, we remember our parents being 40, and that generation seemed so much older. Like, so much. And maybe the internet exposure has something to do with it. Maybe we're a little bit more plugged in, or maybe they felt relevant too. Who the clock knows? Yes, Darkwick. A dragon horde of trinkets. Oh, Damie Snap? Damus Snap? Thank you so much. I am so sorry if I butchered your name. I will call you Snap. Hello, thank you so much. You're so grateful to be catching a live right now. Just got off work. Get to enjoy you on your drive home. Thank you so much, Yippee and YOLO. Yes, the millennials are alive and well. Yeah, so the choosies can be various trinkets or stickers or like just earrings or just anything that she has a lot of that she can play this thing with. You all are so generous with the super chats. Thank you so much, Snap. Drive safely. Please don't type anymore.
You can touch my toes.
Sure,
If someone would have bet me $1,000, I would have easily said no way.
Oh,
you're like 5'2" or something, right? You're like the ground's like right there. That's why.
I feel called out. So Amber and I are the same height. Although she claims she's 5'3", she has said she's 5'2". I'm 5'2" as well. And I feel particularly called out. But something that I've noticed, like watching my 600-pound life and things like that, have you noticed that there does appear to be a lot of flexibility? Like, even Chantel, I've seen her put her sock on in a way that requires a fair amount of flexibility. I find that interesting. You're 5'2" as well. Yeah, she does choosies with her journals as well. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Like, anything that she's got a huge amount of, she will do choosy. You're 5 foot exactly. Diamonds don't come the size of bricks. We're all short girls. They don't have, interesting point. They don't have any muscle to stiffen them up. It's lifting that makes you stiff. Although, flexibility can also be hindered by like tendons and things like that. So, I don't know. Okay, how many of these short nuggets that we have running around can touch their toes without bending their knees? Don't get sneaky.
Oh, no way. All right, I get it.
Can you demonstrate how you wipe your ass? Like prove that you can reach back there?
Please.
That's weird energy. No.
I mean,
your chair-
it would take 1 second to dissipate every single washcloth rumor. Just go like that. Oh, this is how I do it. No, but seriously, like it would take 2 seconds to just be like, yeah, I can do it like this. But she won't, because she doesn't, because she does do the washcloth stuff.
This is when I miss Scooter.
Reach.
Aw. But that would clear out the
Oh my God,
allegations.
fake crying.
Yeah.
Jaffe, hello.
Yeah, 2 quick things, if you don't mind. Number one, just get a bidet, dude. That's number one. Bidets are awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
Amber.
Don't really. I don't. Okay. Yeah.
What's number 2?
Why don't you have a bidet?
Never thought about it.
I mean,
She couldn't even get out
Amber,
of
we
the
got
house,
another
man.
20.
You had-
You have to touch the wall,
you
and
had
then
to step
Jaffe
the
can
house on
see.
fire.
I'm so sorry. Once again, I'm completely distracted by the chat. Okay, I want to know the tall nuggets too. Who can touch their toes without bending their knees? Vertically challenged. My dad used to call it duck's disease. Bum too close to the ground, If you sit. I actually find it easier to touch my toes if I'm standing. Good gravity helps. You can put your hands flat on the ground. Impressive, Helix. Okay, so we're over here having the very important conversations of who can touch their toes. Oh, fun fact, nearly every house and apartment in Finland has a bidet by default, and many public bathrooms also have one. I've never used one. It's not a common thing in Australia, like, at all. Would you say that it's the sort of thing that once you start using one, you would never do it any other way? Because the concept of them makes a lot of sense to me. 5'7" can touch the toes. You're 6 foot and can touch your toes. Wait, hang on. Dancer girl. Stop it. That's cheating. Are you a dancer? Chicken morning exercise class. Hello from Sweden. Hi. Lalu. I love it. Never used a bidet. You don't think they're a huge thing in England? I don't know. Let's just say it's a really nice to have for anyone who gets periods. Yeah. I mean, just generally the cleanliness of everything. Your aunt has one. You both have Crohn's. She stopped using it. Right. You used to dance. That's where your username comes from. Fair enough. Okay, so it's not cheating. Not cheating. You wish bidets were more common in Sweden. You do love them. Yeah, I've seriously never used one. I have no concept. Personally, you don't like them because the water is cold at first. Oh no. Yes, that sounds unpleasant. Need a fancy heated one to perfectly body temperature. You wipers don't know what you're missing. I'm going to play Rachel while I giggle that out.
Does Jaffe know what I look like?
No, I don't think Jaffe's seen a...
My butt's deformed because of how I sleep.
You sit on your ass all day. That's why.
No, it's because of how I sleep. I sleep kind of like sitting up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you do have sleep
You have
apnea.
sleep apnea.
You still gotta touch the wall.
Rachel is smug that she had this information. ahead of everybody else. Did you catch that? Do I need to like actually go back a little bit? Just watch Rachel's face as she says this. Delighted that Rachel had this information before everybody.
Because of how I sleep.
You sit on your ass all day. That's why.
No, it's because of how I sleep. I sleep kind of like sitting up a little bit.
Okay.
So you do have sleep
You have
apnea.
sleep apnea.
Still gotta touch the wall.
I don't know if I'm wrong,
love
but I get the feeling that Fupa watches my videos, you guys. I don't know why. I could be wrong, but we were talking about sleep apnea in the last video I posted, and now she's like, oh, so you do have sleep apnea. Makes me wonder, Fupa, are you watching?
I
my sleep
might.
apnea machine.
Look at the cat. Oh, his claw's stuck. The cat's hand is stuck on the chair.
It is, isn't it? Maybe caught in like stitching or something? Or maybe just holding on? Oh. Rachel shouldn't have taken a drink of water after eating for Emily. You're scheduled for your hysterectomy in June. Woot woot for overcoming endometriosis. Good for you, Mel. I love that. I hope it all goes well and that you have a really quick recovery. That is going to be life-changing. You thought the cat was bracing for the earthquake. Shame, woofer, shame.
You know this is the most physical exercise she's had in months.
We got $20 from Lydia saying,
Oh, so his paw was stuck. Oh, jeez. Vera, at least in Australia, you can flush toilet paper. Many countries, you can't flush your... Wow, really? Why is that? That is horrifying. What do you do with it? Is there a bin? Like a bag next to the toilet? Hugs for everyone with endo in the chat. Oh, I feel for you. I really do. Wishing you a swift recovery. Yep. The toilet goblin will inspect all TP and assess fines. That is one hell of a visual. Yeah, in Turkey they have little poop toilet paper bins. Hopefully they're scented. That sounds disturbing. It's a big problem in Greece. I had no concept that this was a thing in parts of the world. The more you know.
M shamed you and exposed you for not being able to wipe normally, but she dated chicks 1,000 pounds. How did they wipe?
me.
Also shameful for a nurse.
Also, Emily said something about how she wasn't sure if Amber was throwing the washcloths away or if she was putting them in the wash, and Emily said that she did do Amber's laundry, but that she didn't see the washcloths in there. And then I asked her, did she waffle stomp while she was there? And Emily was like, she didn't shit in my shower, if that's what you're asking. But I wouldn't be surprised if Amber did shit in the shower. How much easier would that be for her? Shit in the shower and then squat and wash your butt. I mean, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But, you know, I could see her doing that, but allegedly, apparently, she doesn't. But then again,
But her weight is the least interesting thing about her. Oh, wow. So it's in Korea as well. I do know that there are issues with biodegradable wipes, that they don't do well. Even though they're advertised to be flushable, they're really not. That's the extent here.
and how would Emily know? It's just funny thing to think about, eh?
Nurse to be shaming that.
I don't like it.
Oh my God.
Get up and move!
Just put Velcro on
I'm
it.
doing more exercise. You've done it a year.
Christ.
I'm a little concerned about like all of the paper all over the floor, and she's like jogging around like that. Like, sometimes I worry, you know, when you're in this kind of condition, if she slips and falls, that becomes an emergency in and of itself. Squat toilet is one oops away from Satan's slip and slide. Oh, Woofer, you do make me laugh.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
And then little Twonk is cruising around down there too. You thought about that too, V? Yeah, that mental image. Yep, I'm with you. That's one of the main reasons why I think she should not go to fat camp. One fall and she could be in serious danger. Exactly, London. Like I say, there's just so many things that can go wrong in that kind of environment. And like, I'm sure that they could call an ambulance or something, but it's not good. And for Keem to be pushing for it so hard is irresponsible at this point.
Thank you, Amber, for going back and touching the wall.
This is one of those things where sometimes Apathetic does these cuts and I watch them and I'm like mesmerized. I feel like I'm on drugs. I'm just watching this girl like walk back and forth whilst this song is playing. I'm like, whoa, going into a trance. Jesus.
I hope she falls, honestly.
I mean,
Big
when
money's.
you know, like, what, I mean, even without knowing, but when you know, like, the ins and outs of what that amount of body fat will be doing to her, like, hormonally, her metabolic system will be just absolutely fucked. Like, it's really bad. Like,
she knows everything intellectually and still wants to laugh at her going to fat camp. Oh, Keem would love... Sorry, Keem would love if they had to call an ambulance more money. You're probably not wrong, V. And what's more concerning is the way that they set up their goals. You know, like, 50 memberships and Amber has to do 5 more minutes of exercise and things like that. That kind of thing could get very dangerous very quickly. Rachel seems to have absolutely nothing to say. Maybe she's over the LCU too. First responders get injured dealing with falls of patients like Amber. Yeah, and they have to call in fire departments and things to help. Because who's going to risk their back for a job? She talks about how terrible Amber's health must be, but still laughs at her moving around. Exactly. This is who she is. This is the mean girl. This is Rachel Lynn. 50. Oh, Darkwick. Oh, it's a joke. I know, but like, yeah, when you know, right? 50 memberships and we call the ambulance. She'll message Emily soon for a new storyline. Yes. Oh, there will be more clock ups incoming. We are on schedule. Someone tunes into Rachel only to hear Rachel say in 10 different ways that Amber is fat, while also saying that it's the least interesting thing about her. Yeah, firefighters and EMTs are the ones who have to put their backs at risk. Yeah. Is it though? It's a joke when it's that close to the truth. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's very plausible. I wouldn't put it past him. Hello, Jenny. Don't be sorry. Hello and welcome.
really bad.
It says Amber is bigger than she was at 572 pounds.
Yeah.
She is chair-bound. She can't leave her animals with her mom because she will sell them for party favors.
Christ.
Gigi confirms he did. Fupa is right. He texted Keem, so maybe it was in live that I was watching.
Yeah, he did text Keem.
Liver titty is tittying. Yes, it is.
That's fucked, Amber.
Liberty!
Amber, that's fucked up.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V,
Oh God.
W, X, Y, and Z.
Ew. What that just cringed me the fuck out. The way she's doing like little grabbies towards Twinkie there, that was so gross.
I know my A, B,
I do that to my chickens. Go to kitty, get the girl, get. So Rachel says Amber's weight is not interesting, but she's mesmerized. That is a good word to use to describe this. By Apathetic's Amber walking clips. I like your name, Lizaraptor. You think the least interesting thing about Amber is her Lego hobby? Medically, I think her weight is interesting, but I mean that from a medical perspective, not because I think it's moral or not. Yeah, I agree with you, London. I get what you're saying. We love a good raptor. Yes, chickens are raptors in the long grass. Rachel looks at Amber the same way a starving person looks at food cooking. Well, you're not wrong, are you? You get it? No one seems to get your name right? It is phonetic. Hello, Care. Why does Rachel seem to enjoy this so much? Your guess is as good as mine. But I am convinced humiliation plays a part.
C's. Next time, won't you sing with me?
She's getting tired.
Look here, Amber, this is what I'm saying about the whole situation. I'm not trying to guilt trip nobody. But don't you think you owe Keem that since he gave you a platform to make money when your platform couldn't make any money? You don't think you owe him this and owe yourself that?
No.
So this is basically Tina saying that Amber ought to go to Fat Camp because Fat Camp was a place where Keemstar was planning to make the content, a lot of it anyway, probably centre around Amber. So by Amber not going, she's letting Keem down, and Keemstar helped her when she had no ability to make money on her channel anymore.
Stop that, Walking Wrinkle. Was that you in my last stream saying that as well? Or are there multiple people creating this image for me? I've forgotten who said it now. You think Rachel would like to join in with Amber and Emily? You are not the first person tonight to say that. Although you did say it in a way that I could also say online, so I appreciate that. Thank you. It was you. Stop that. Stop it. Wrinkle, go to bed. No, Wrinkle, stay.
However, I don't think that Keemstar has helped her. I think Keemstar has benefited massively from her going on the LCU. So he would have just benefited further by her going to Fat Camp. I don't think she owes Keem anything. She's already put her name and her face in his, in my opinion, cesspit of a universe, which has done him enough of a favour already. I don't think that this is really true from Tina, that she owes Keem.
Would you rather spend 1 hour with Amber or Rachel in the same room? That depends on what the activities are in said room. Just sitting in there with them doing nothing?
Some kind of loyalty, but, you know, there's no loyalty among whatever these people are.
Why? He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to give you a place over here.
Because I can make money just from my living room.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can on Phoebe.com. I'm sure there are hundreds of individuals who'd be willing to pay her for all manner of services.
Anymore, right?
No, I meant on the show.
Yeah, because Keemstar helped you get the show.
Yes.
That's what she's saying.
I'm not going. I'm not
And
going.
she never
What I'm
was.
saying to you is, how many times can you let down your supporters who support you day after day after day, and then they want you to go do this big event with us, and you're not willing to do it? You
I
think
think the argument that she's got supporters and that it's the supporters that are let down is not true. I think maybe 5% of her audience actually like her. I'd love to know. I'd love to see her like to dislike ratio and see how many people actually do support her, because I know often there can be a loud minority, but I firmly think that with Amber it's actually a loud majority. But I am curious, as a percentage, how much of her audience dislike her, hate watch, or are apathetic, and then what percentage of her audience actually like her. I'd love to know that.
supporting you?
It is a good question. I can say out of everybody that I cover, Amber is the only person that I cover that nobody comes to her defense in my comments section. Very closely followed by Rachel. If Amber's pets are also in the room, it's an easy win. Although, Rachel also has a gorgeous little doggo too. Rachel seems like she'd be less sensory overload. I agree. If we're just sitting there quietly, I think I would pick Rachel. Rachel annoys me a lot less. Oh, I don't cover foodie. So I don't know. Maybe she would also be that way. Eugenia by far actually has the most support out there. Like, by far. Chat, are we playing choosy between Amby and Rachel? Hey. Snap, when did you become a member and why didn't it tell me? Did you just do that? Thank you so much. Because I could have sworn earlier you weren't a member. I could be completely making things up. Who knows? You'd steal her yard and leave. Oh, Darkwick. Okay, can we organize this together? Because I'm so there. Also, you could tell her to be quiet and she probably would. Amber couldn't keep her mouth shut if she tried. You could play choosy with Amber. If I'm in a really chill mood, maybe, and there's nothing better to do. But if I had to... Oh, it's gifted on the last stream. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making things up. I don't know. Never mind. You just feel so bad for Eugenia. There's no one in her life who has her best interests at heart. No, she doesn't. Although that could be argued that Amber is in the same situation. It surprises you that Eugenia gets a lot of support. Yeah, she's got some... Her support crew are scary, but very passionate. Very passionate. If any of y'all ever watch Glitter and Lasers, I watched them on Salty's channel. And now I'm sad.
Or are you just going to make money off the hate? So you mean something you're only doing for Scooter only? What does Scooter got to do with you doing something for yourself?
Speeding it up.
Scooter might still go. So you mean tell me the only way you're going is Scooter goes? So that tells me that when you go back to your own channel, is Scooter possibly going back with you? Is that what the plan was?
No.
Keem giving you the position here, helping you out when your channel got unmonetized. It seems like if he wanted you to go, he's allowing you to make all this money while you're out of a job right now, right? There is no YouTube channel right now.
Well, yeah, but Keemstar is also making money off it. Everybody on this screen is making money off it. I'm making money off it. Everybody in Go World makes money off Amber, and everybody in the LCU is benefiting from the additional traffic because Amber is there. And there's no point in lying about that, right? Acting like she hasn't brought footfall and profit to Keemstar and everybody else is just not true. She absolutely has. Pretending that she hasn't is just a lie. I don't think she owes him anything further, because trying to disguise what Keem has done here as something that helps Amber, sure, it has helped Amber because it's made Amber money when she couldn't make any money, but also it's helped Keemstar as well. So it's kind of like a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I think Fat Camp is just an additional step. I don't think she owes going to anyone. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, but I do think that she should admit the real reason she's not going and not try and pretend that it's because of Scooter.
Going to remonetize in the future, but he said, here's something to keep it going. Here's my platform for you. And he's like,
is Eugenia back online yet? No. She appears as a sycophant in Jeffrey's streams. She went online, not visually, but like her voice was on like I don't know, 4 weeks ago or so, and they said that she was coming back in a couple of weeks. That didn't happen, so she was at least around a few weeks ago. Forgot who said it. Maybe the Uncle Salty should come back as Saltier Crab. Yeah, but the problem is the way and I know FFG is kind of doing it, but the way the terminations work is it's associated with your tax information that you put into AdSense. So in order to get around that, you need to use somebody else's name, and that is technically against the rules. Gotta put the little guy to bed, no problem, joke. Vera, where is LV today? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe sleeping. I do need, by the way, I would like to get a couple more mods. One moment, sorry. If anybody is regularly around, so it's a name that I know and trust, and you're interested in being a mod, I would like a couple more for sure, because LV is holding this on her own and doing an exceptional job. But I do notice her absence when she's not here, and she's probably listening to this on the replay. And hello, LV, this is not a guilt trip. You look after your sleep. Yeah, ban evading channels can get banned just for being proved they're ban evading. It's incredibly dangerous. And what FFG is doing is silly. Very, very silly. You wish YouTube would have never made that workaround just for Keem to not stay banned. Yeah. Is Rachel's whole video just her staring at Amber walking like a cow? Oh no, I could get in trouble for saying that. I was reading, I don't believe it. Oh, sorry, no. There's a sentence. It wasn't. Like a cow who looks at a new fence. Don't get me in trouble, everybody. Hello, LV in the replay. Missed you this stream. Yeah.
He's like, can you come to Fat Camp?
I can't.
If Scooter didn't quit, you'd still be going, correct? Am I correct on that?
Even though I didn't want to, yeah.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna wipe your ass for you? Was he gonna give you baths? I mean, what was he gonna do? There's gonna be some, because I mean, we could get something there for you to get a bath or
I
something.
mean, Tina's got a fair point there. So Amber's basically saying that she would go if Scooter was going. Scooter's not going, so she's not going. Well, what was Scooter going to do for you? But it's the whole thing's not true anyway. She was never going to go, so it's just a lie. She's just using it as an excuse to not go. When is Fat Camp? I'm very curious when it actually is. Like what month it's in. You know? Does anyone know? Let me know.
What's he gonna do so special? You don't want to be here because Scooter's not here anymore. Am I correct on that?
I'll take you up on that, Wrinkle. Thank you.
I'm here, right? I'm working, right?
This is the worst show you've ever done since you've been here. I can honestly tell you that from a viewer looking in.
Why?
The
Because
energy's been awful.
Yeah, your energy's off. You're basically saying, you know, people are picking on Scooter. You don't know the lore with Scooter. Scooter's got a long way to go. Scooter was a snake when he first came here. He stabbed a lot of people in the back. It's because he sticks up for people like you and gets sucked in, and then he takes the wrath for it. And that's a wrap. That's how it happens with him.
Okay.
So FFG actually is posing as an old man with a really bad accent and continuing. It's odd.
So you're pretty much saying that anyone who ends up on the show needs to go against me.
Somebody gave you an opportunity of a lifetime. Listen, when I came to the LCU, I came in December. I could not go to Fat Camp, Amber. My doctor said, no way. You know what Keem said? I gave you an opportunity, life-changing money. You owe me that. And I said, you know what, sir? You're right.
Yeah, I think maybe for Tina that might be true that Keemstar did give her a good opportunity to make money, but Amber had, you know, Amber coming to the LCU has made Keem money as well. Remember, Amber gets a percentage. Keem is taking a percentage too. Keem's making more money than Amber from Amber. I'm so sure of it. So I know they can't talk about who's making money from what because of the NDAs or whatever, but I think it's definitely the case that Keemstar's making just as much money or more, definitely more than Amber is making from Amber being here right now.
There's genuinely things that I can say right now. I cannot have a real conversation because it would be breaking NDA, so I'm just going to shut my fucking mouth.
You guys got a different NDA than all of us because I'm getting tired of hearing that shit. I mean, I signed NDA too, but I didn't cover all the different things that you guys were talking about. So you guys got a hell of NDAs. Money.
She loves the idea that she's got a special NDA. She's got a unique, dainty, pristine NDA that's so much more delicate and important and special than all the NDAs the rest of them have. I don't believe it. But I'm not going to believe it, am I?
As a Kiwi, I'm probably a good time zone to mod. As ADHD, I would be terrible as I get distracted from performing the task. FFG is doing the equivalent of wearing Groucho Marx glasses. She kind of is. It's weird. It's very weird. To be honest, you're surprised FFG's new channel has lasted this long. Yeah, but when you think about it, even if she's being mass reported, if she's using somebody else's information, and is it even monetized yet? I don't know if she's monetized. But if she's using somebody else's information, even if she's being mass reported, how are they going to prove it? It's okay, I got gifted a membership during a recent stream. Also, completely different topic, but your name is pronounced Damie Snap. Damie, oh, it's close. Because your name is Damien. Gotcha. Hello, Slim Santa Gaming. Hi. She didn't even change the format a bit. No, it's exactly the same screen, just a different picture. It's, yeah. But if she gets caught, it's not good. And like, how many people could she convince to, you know, lodge their tax information under her name? What is Rachel even offering? It's like, what's she adding to any of this? Smugness.
That's mine. Yep, that's the only one I have.
Well, this is interesting, because while Amber is laughing about not going to fat camp, the rest of the cast is telling a very different story. When the rest of the cast started explaining that they weren't given that same option, that even valid medical concerns didn't excuse them, Amber's response was to laugh, followed by saying, quote, "There's so much I could say, but I can't break NDA," which could be significant, until you hear everyone else explain that their NDAs only covered financial details. Not attendance, not participation, just money discussions. So now, in hindsight, that statement doesn't create clarity, because instead of explaining why she was the exception, she implied there was an explanation she simply couldn't share. Either Amber signed a fundamentally different agreement than everyone else, or she didn't.
Your fat
I
experience.
think she probably didn't, and she just wants to seem special. Because of the nature of what an NDA is, you can't discuss the content of the NDA because you're not supposed to talk about what's in it. Anything she doesn't want to talk about, she can just go, oh, I don't want to break NDA. Well, no, that's just an excuse because you don't want to talk about it.
At fat camp is going to be sitting in a chair.
Besides the fucking fact that we have 3v1 and all the chat is also against me, I am about to fucking leave. If you want to see that go down, you can.
Leaves computer to turn kettle on feed cat. Hope everyone behaved. I will mod you though, Cramblings, if that's cool. Thank you. And what do we need more of in Girl World? Smugness. Yes.
My energy has been different today because my friend is no longer in the fucking LCU, who was my fucking co-host. I have one person on my fucking side while everyone else fucking hates me, bro. Like, it's a lot for one person.
Okay, but it was a lot
I
for
mean,
him.
you're in the LCU, what do you expect? You're not coming here for rainbows and flowers. You're not coming here for a pat on the back. You've seen the LCU, right? You know what it's all about. You're choosing to be here. You can't come to the LCU and then be mad that it's not a safe space for you.
To handle too, going through his mental health and keeping you happy too. That was a lot of stress on Scooter, bro. A real friend wouldn't put that much pressure on him. When somebody, you gotta have.
Oh, Darkwick, you'd offer to be a mod because I'm almost always here, but I need to be spoon-fed info and I don't want to cause more effort than help. No, I will absolutely take you up on that if that's okay. Because LV has also quizzed me to large extents about what does and what doesn't happen, and I don't need mods to be like autonomous in a sense. I just need to be like, oh, can we link this channel? Can somebody link it? You know, that kind of thing. So it's taking the lead from me completely. You don't need to know things or anything like that. And mostly just alert me too, because at the moment, because, you know, I'm such a famous YouTube streamer, I can't catch all of the messages. So to be alerted to problems in the chat is good too. And mods are easier to track on the chat, if that makes sense. You finally caught alive! Hello, Izzy. Love hearing my take on all of this, Vera. You're having a coffee and a bagel while watching in the UK. Hello. Oh, good morning. Well, popular at least. But I'm a chicken. I don't know. I'll leave. Look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Have gratitude. You got to have gratitude for people in this world that help you when nobody else will. I mean, Keem went out of his way, and we took a lot of hate over here with a lot of her lovers. A lot of our channels got some good stuff from her, but a lot of us got hate. I got plenty of hate because of her lovers. So he gave you a nice big platform. What he's saying is, go to Fat Camp. It was a simple fact is you're a big name, you're a big content creator, and that's giving back to Keem, who is also a big name and a content creator who gave you part of his universe. But let's just be honest, you didn't want to go from the get-go.
Look at her face. She looks like she's just heartbroken here. It's really odd. Why is she so upset? She's not letting any... I don't know, this whole Fat Camp thing, I just think the whole thing's fake, to be honest. Like, she was never going to go. Anyone who thinks she ever was is crazy.
Oh, because of your weight.
Is it just me, or is this a really dull video? I am really struggling with Rachel in this. Like, I love that new excuse for anything. I'm a chicken. I don't know. 4 a.m. for you, Moab. Spicy Ginger, welcome to the Clucking crew. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. There are a bunch of, although one short members only video. I need to try and work that out. It's been shadow banned and nobody can see it unless they have a link to it. Honestly, of all the reaction channels whose live streams I attended, this is probably the best behaved chat. It is. We've got a really good community over here, for sure. And that's what you all have built. It's absolutely incredible. I love being here myself. I'm a chicken. They don't let chickens in the Royal Air Force.
And it's okay. Just say it, though.
It'll be covered by H3H3, it'll be covered by all these other YouTube channels. That's a once in a lifetime thing. You may be Amberlynn Reed, but are you Amberlynn Reed on like a million subscriber YouTube channel where they're talking about you? They don't have 1/10 of the coverage that's going to happen from Fat Camp. They're not going to do anything for your career, but a Fat Camp visit will do shit for you. A Keemstar live event will do shit for you.
If you don't want to go, then you weren't going to go. I already planned on not seeing you anyways, Amber, and that's okay because I can do without seeing you. But I'll tell you what, Amber, I don't think if I was Keem, I would never give you another opportunity if you be on this one. But Scooter would want her to go, right? All right, well.
Oh, you're in the Ukraine, Spicy Ginger. Hope you're staying safe over there. I actually have a friend volunteering over there at the moment. The only channel we can roast Rachel. Oh, that's not true. You can do that on Charlie's channel too. But this is why I like to do these videos in lives, because it's keeping track of her and getting the kind of greater sense about what she's doing. But this video, I could not have made a video on. It's so redundant. We may as well just watch Apathetic Facts video and cut out Rachel. She's been hypocritical and smug, and that's pretty much it. Yuck at Rachel. I banging the camera. She does that. She does. Joking around is more fun. I do like the idea of a general chat kind of stream though. I think that'll be good. The chicken on the screen keeps making you feel guilty that you've sorry, dyslexia just got me. Guilty that you had to put one of your chooks in broody prison as you don't have a rooster and those eggs will never hatch and she won't give up. Oh, cramblings. I have 3 broody silkies at the moment. It's too many. It's too many broody silkies all at one time, and they won't stop. So I keep locking them out of their house, and then they just all brood together in a pile on their porch. How weird is it that they're bullying her into doing something she not only is something she doesn't want to do, but also something that is dangerous for her. Exactly, vintage camera girl. Also, so glad you made it. Thank you, Majestic Chicken. I'm sound, and hugs for your friend. Yeah. She's doing some good work. Apparently, doing some drone work. The Gossip Coop, we're here for hot goss, chicken, spiders, snakes, and the meaning of the universe. So, silkies are so different, they should barely be called chickens. They really are. Now, my nuggets. It appears to be chicken bedtime. And we all know how Tay-Tay gets. I must be there. He's probably already out there mad dogging my husband, being like, where is she? Where the cluck is she? This is unacceptable. You love Silkies, me too. Silkies are the cats of chickens. Yes, they are. Gonna watch the replay? Yes. But thank you so much, everyone. We did not quite get through this video. I don't have any designs on continuing it, if that's okay with everybody. I think this is a complete, like, nonsense waste for Rachel of doing this video. There was no point to it. And we've done it over 2 streams now, and it didn't get any better. So I'm calling a mulligan on this video. We can do something else next time. There's also a whole bunch of stuff that Nuggets have been sending me that I would like to do as well. So there's lots of things to do. There's always lots of things to do. But thank you so much, everybody. People joining memberships, sending super chats, chatting, liking the stream, and lurking. And thank you so much to all of the replay Nuggets. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, everyone. I will catch you next time. But for now, that is all the clucks I have left to give. Stay golden, my little nuggets, and I'll catch you next time.